Okay, good morning everyone. So for now, let's talk about the feedback and reflection in competency-based assessment. So when we say competency-based assessment class, do you have any idea? Alright. So competency-based assessment is an educational approach that focuses on the demonstration of the knowledge, skills, and attitudes aligned with clearly defined learning outcomes. So unlike the traditional assessment methods that primarily measure memorization of test-taking ability. So competency-based assessment can emphasize the mastery of competencies that can be applied in authentic or real-world context. So within this framework, two essential elements, feedback and reflections, plays a vital role in supporting learners' growth and ensuring that assessment becomes a tool for continuous development rather than the one-time judgment of performance. So let's talk about the first. I have a 5K feature. So let's talk about the first feature, which is the timely feedback. So timely feedback class means giving comments or corrections or guidance to our learners as soon as possible after they complete a task or demonstrate a skill. So the reason this is important is that students still remember what they did so they can easily connect the feedback to their own actions. So for example, when a student mispronounce a words during an oral presentation, so immediate feedback can help it to correct it right away. So the next is the constructive feedback. Constructive feedback. So constructive feedback class, that is feedback that is helpful, specific, and focused on the improvement, not just pointing out the mistake. It usually tells the learners what they did well, what needs to be corrected, and how they can improve. So for example, instead of saying your answer is wrong, a teacher might say your answer is almost correct, but you forgot to multiply by the conversion factor. So this way, the students knows exactly what to do or what to fix and how. So the next is the self-reflection in assessment. Do you have any idea, class? Yes, Ms. Zoilo? Alright, thank you, Ms. Zoilo. So when we say self-reflection in assessment, means giving a chance to students to think their own learning, what they did well, what they struggle with, and how they can improve next time. So instead of only relying on the teacher's evaluation, students get to evaluate themselves too. Like for example, what part did you find easiest, or what part was most difficult and why? So that's the one example of self-reflection in assessment. Next is the creating a feedback loop. Do you have an idea, class? Yes, Miss China. Alright. So when we say creating a feedback loop means a feedback loop is like a cycle of learning where students receive feedback. So think about it and then use it to get better in the next task. So it doesn't stop at one assessment, but keeps repeating so the students can improve step by step. And the last one, we have differentiating feedback for diverse learners. So when we say differentiating feedback for diverse learners, not all students learn in the same way. Some are fast learners, and some need more time, and others learn best through different styles, like reading, listening, or doing hands-on work. So because of this, the feedback a teacher gives should also be different